Hey friends, Christy here with another awesome book review. If you hear any crunching, that's Margot with her bully stick. I'm watching over her today. Say hi, Margot. No, she's too busy. It's fine. Bully stick's more important than this. So for the last two reviews, I did realistic fiction and fantasy. Now this next one is kind of a mystery. I originally thought it was horror from the way I was picturing it, but now I have to change it to mystery, which is fine. I love a good mystery. Cozy mysteries are kind of my weakness. So let's get into it. So the next book review I got is called The Companion by Katie Alender. Kind of rhymes with calendar. That's how she puts it in her description. So in The Companion, I forgot her name. Margot, that's it. Margot was in a really, really bad accident. She was traveling with her parents and her siblings when they went off a bridge, and everyone else in her family was killed but her. So now she became an orphan, and she pretty much lost everything because people thought that she actually died with them, and it was a while for them to actually find her after the crash had happened. So now she's an orphan trying to figure out where she's supposed to go. None of her parents had family, and and her grandparents also passed away like long before this. So now she's kind of stuck in a foster home. Well, one day in a foster home, somebody comes and decides to bring her home. Not really adopt, but take her back to their place. Um, so this family, the dad, actually owes her dad a favor because he saved his life. So once he heard that, this happened, he decides to bring Margot into his home as a companion. Oh, look, as a companion to his daughter, who's pretty much not really comatose, but she's still there, but she's very sick. Um, so so she's pretty much brought in to not really take care of, but just to be there for their daughter, whose name is escaping me right now. Agatha, sorry. A lot of old-fashioned names, so that's why I can't remember. So while she's there, she starts to realize that the home is not really what it seems, because this home is in the middle, it's like a country estate. So it's in the middle of nowhere. There's no service bar, so there's hardly any internet. She doesn't have any friends, and she has no way to communicate with the outside world. All she has is Agatha, who doesn't talk to her because she can't speak, and all she does is like sleep, and she's very obedient. And what she needs to be done, she'll still sit, she'll sleep, she'll eat, she'll do all that, but nothing else. Laura, who is the mom, and the dad, who is hardly there because he actually goes to his office out in Chicago. So this makes me think that it's kind of like in the Midwest somewhere, or at least somewhere in Illinois, which is also kind of nice. Um, so yeah, she starts to get this weird vibe that something is just not right in the house, and she wants to figure out like what secrets is this house hiding. So that's why I called it mystery. Why did I think it was a horror? Because it actually reminded me of a novella that I read. I think I read it back in high school, and I definitely remember reading it back in college. It's called Turn of the Screw. It is written by, oh, was that Henry James? Shoot. Hold on, let me double check. Um, yeah, Henry James. It's a novella by Henry James, and it's an old 1898 novella. Probably not something you guys would regularly read, but this one really reminded me of it. Turn of the Screws, quick update of what it is. It's about a young governess who goes help take care of two kids to a rich man who recently lost their mother. And while she's there, she thinks that she's being haunted by either a past governess or the wife, but it was never proven throughout the novella if she really was haunted or if she was sick in the mind, as they called it back then. So when I first started reading it, it kind of gave me that same vibe because you know a lot of weird things was happening to Margot. You know, she had weird letter. She had the word "go" written in her room. She thought she was seeing things and all that jazz. So that's why I originally thought this was more horror, scary story, but it's definitely more of a mystery and trying to figure out like what happened to the family. Um, so that's why I thoroughly enjoyed it. It reminded me of my gothic horror class, and that's why I was really interested in it. Um, I really enjoyed the characters. I will say that Laura, which is the mom, was extra creepy. Like you kind of pick up right away that something is not quite right with her, and like the whole situation was just awkward. But it was so well written. It wasn't until about like kind of towards the end, in the middle, is where I started to go like, ah, I think I see where this is going. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great mystery book. I highly recommend it. Um, it's just it was phenomenal. So that was the Companion by Katie Alender. There is no ebook version of this, so you have to wait about a week until you can go ahead and check this out. But please check this out. I want to talk to this book. I want to talk about this with someone else. And if any of you guys have read Turn of the Screw, excuse me, definitely let me know because I got that vibe while I was reading this, so I think that's why I picked it up. But yeah, that's all I have for this book review, and Meryl just finished up her bully stick, so I guess that's my cue to do something else. But make sure you get this video a like. Make sure you subscribe to check out some of the other videos that the other librarians have been creating, and make sure you also check out the awesome videos that my teens have been creating to earn community service hours. And please like us on Facebook. Just search for the Frankfurt Public Library and like our page so you can get some information about other programs that are happening and everything else. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye!